Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hit the like button, comment below, share, do all of that. Hit the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, this is your chance right now. Hit the subscribe button. We greatly appreciate you. It's your host, F. Merritt. What happens if Canelo Alvarez loses to John Ryder? Should Canelo Alvarez retire if he loses to John Ryder? Well, what are a couple things that will happen if that situation actually does happen? Okay. Number one, I don't know how John Ryder's going to get out of Mexico. Like, that's straight up. You in Guadalajara, which is the birthplace of Canelo Alvarez, his home. A lot of attention. His fan base is there, you know. You're John Ryder, so you're from the UK. I don't think your fan base is going to be making that trip, flying all the way from the UK to Mexico to come support you. So, like I said, you're already going to have a hard time getting up out the arena. You know. So, just be prepared to have your team try to duck and, you know, hold your head down, kind of like the Malice in the Palace with Detroit and Indiana. And that's an NBA reference. You know, basketball players get that. That's number one. Number two, you know Mr. Eddie Hearn's going to have a rematch in that contract. So you already know you're going to run it back. Off rip. Okay? Number three, this would be Canelo's, his second loss out of 3 fights. Lost to Bivol, then he beat Triple G, and then he, you know, hypothetically would lose to John Ryder. But Canelo hasn't looked good his last 2 fights. Like I said, lost to Bivol. Apparently they said, you know, said he was, I think he had a new diet or something. He turned vegan. He didn't have any energy, no power, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool, whatever, cool. Triple G, you know, after that fight, you know, he felt sluggish. He injured his hand. I believe he had hand surgery. But he said he feels good after having the surgery. So we're going into this fight with John Ryder, putting all the belts at 168 on the line. Cool. Great opportunity for John Ryder. I think the whispers would be, I think a lot of the fans, a lot of the boxing community would be sitting here looking like, you know what? Maybe Canelo needs to give it up. Maybe Canelo, his time is coming to an end. Okay. He's been taking a lot of tough fights. He's got a lot of wear and tear on him. You know, he just had the hand surgery, like I just mentioned. He has also had issues, I believe, with his right knee, if I'm not mistaken. He's been doing a lot of golfing. He's been making a lot of money. I mean, you've been in the big fights. You're undisputed. You're sure. Obviously, you're a Hall of Famer. Is the fire still there for Canelo? I think, you know, a lot of people say he wants the tough fights because he wants the tough challenges. He wants to get that Bivol rematch, you know, back under his belt. You know what I'm saying? He wants that 175 belt from Bivol. But if John Ryder beats him, now you got to go through John Ryder. And then after that, you're going to have to resume your goal of coming back and getting that win over Bivol. And then, of course, in the back of everyone's mind, David Benavidez is getting stronger. David Benavidez is the young guy. David Benavidez, his fan base is growing. Everyone's saying, oh, Canelo doesn't want any part of David Benavidez. Oh, man, David Benavidez is the future. Oh, Canelo doesn't fight this guy. He won't fight that guy. He don't want, you know. So that's in your back of your head, too. At the end of the day, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure on Canelo right now. Let's be honest. There's no pressure on John Ryder at all. Because according to a lot of people, apparently Canelo is this, you know, superhuman guy that should just walk right through John Ryder. Now, we understand John Ryder is a man. We understand Canelo's a man. They both bleed. Anything could happen in the sport of boxing. If John Ryder wants it good enough, comes up with a good game plan, and goes in there and executes it, Canelo can be beat. Ask Bivol. Bivol just beat him 2 fights ago. This fight right here will change John Ryder's life. Not only are you going to get a big payday by getting an opportunity taking on Canelo, but you're sure is going to get a big payday with the rematch. Not to mention you're going to get undisputed at 168. You might be a surefire Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, it's a lot of things on the table. I feel like all the pressure's on Canelo. But like I said, I'm going to ask this question again for you guys. And first of all, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. But if Canelo Alvarez loses to John Ryder, should he retire? Let me know yes or no in the comment section. I greatly appreciate y'all. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'm out.